Hi, my name is Braj, and I would like to introduce myself first of all. I'm into overseas education guidance services since last around 9 or 10 years. I have placed a lot of students to United States, to Canada, to Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, almost all the English speaking countries in this world. And I have a big forte or likeliness towards United States because when I started doing guiding students for overseas education, at that time there was the biggest single destination for students was United States. So it is very close to me, and it is providing a lot of opportunities to the students. And what I have seen that most of the students, those who want to go abroad, a big proportion of that is going to United States to study further. So I would start with United States today, and this is my first video. I would expect that you would like this conversation, and maybe in future this will give me a boost to give some other videos as well. So today, first of all, I would be speaking about the prospect in United States, then current visa changes, the Trump rule and H1B visa changes, which most of my students and other students too are concerned of. Then I would be also talking about the implementation of these rules, the drafts which has been introduced recently, and the chances of implementation. So we will be discussing all of these things in this video, and I would not be taking more of the time. I would try to make it crisp. So let's start with the introduction first. In United States, which I have seen that you might have heard the name UNESCO. So as per UNESCO report 2012 and 2014, the maximum number of students going abroad to study from India is United States, and total around in 2012 and 2014 around 1,70,000 students they went from India to study in United States, and out of that around 90,000 students were for master studies. That means United States is providing a lot of opportunities almost in all the fields. The most prominent fields are computers, mechanical, civil engineering, management related, then construction management. These days many of the students are going for electronics, electrical, VLSI, control, digital signal processing, etc. And recently last 2 years many of the psychology students are also going to United States for their study. Some of the students I have also seen they are going for LLM courses, law courses there. So almost I can say that for all the type of students, United States is catering them very, very well. The main motto of my today's video is to provide you a glimpse idea, a right picture, a correct picture of what are the changes right now happening in United States. These days, in last 1 month, I believe 2 or 3 bills have been introduced. I guess 3 bills have been introduced before the Senate, which are related to H1B. The most recent and the most drastic change kind of bill has been introduced very recently on 24th and 31st, which says that if it is implemented, we talk about the worst case. So if it is implemented, L1 visa would be eradicated. First point. Second point is they are making a change in the minimum wages to get H1B. Earlier in 1989, they have introduced 60,000 is the minimum wages to get a job in United States, and if you are getting a job of minimum 60,000, you can apply for H1B. If your job is paying you lesser than that, you cannot apply for H1B. So now they can change it. The bill says it is unofficial, unsigned. Even though if it is implemented, it would become 130,000. When we go back in 1989, 60,000 was a very, very big amount in 1989. But students got the job in 1969, 89 as well, 1990, 1991. Students, they are keeping going to United States. There have never been a change, a drop in United States students 1989 onwards. It's just that it is being to be changed. We are being concerned. But students, the companies, they do the salary hike, they try to make the disparity, they try to eradicate the disparity so that all the workers are getting similar salary, and they will try to make us to give the job in 130,000 as well, even if it is getting implemented. When we talk about L1 visa, L1 visa is eradication of L1 visa. If that affects us, that L1 visa is somebody who is working in, say, some company, IT company in India. The IT company is having another branch in United States. They are taking the same employee from India to United States to work there. Students has nothing to do with that. So L1 visa is not affecting us. H1B, minimum wages, yes. So right now, if I search on Indeed.com. Indeed.com is the biggest job portal in the United States. I search there for computer engineer, for any of the related mechanical field. You just have to type the job type like computer analyst or an information system analyst, initial level job. You put the state name, maybe Ohio, maybe California, maybe New Jersey, maybe Texas. You put any of those and try hit search. When you hit that, then you will be finding that most of the jobs which are coming these days, the minimum average package is 90,000, 80,000, not less than that. So right now companies are paying 90,000. Right now companies are paying 85,000 per annum. Students, those who would be going now in 2017, they will be passing there in 2019. After 2019, usually 2 years course, when they pass, they'll be getting 3 years optional practical training, OPT. And mind it very well that this bill, any of these bill, mention nothing about OPT. So OPT will definitely be there even if all of these bills are being implemented. So I believe that after completion of your 2 years of study, you are working there 3 years under OPT. When you work there on 3 years under OPT, right now companies are paying 90,000. After 2 years, inflation, disparity, protection of wages act, all of these things are there. What do you think, what would be your minimum salary? It would be 100,000 minimum in 2 years next, right? The salary which a computer analyst was getting in Pune 5 years ago, and now the same computer analyst initial job, the salary which they are getting now today, are they both the same? No. There have been a very, very big salary hike. Same thing happens everywhere. This is the nature of the job. So right now they are getting 90. After 2 years, definitely they will be getting 100,000 or 110,000, right? After that, you have to work there for 3 years. Even if the after appraisal, you will be having 3 appraisals. So even if you are getting a salary hike of 5%, 6%, 7%, even the minimum which you are getting, it will be in any case 130,000 after 3 years, right? So the companies, they never mind to sponsor a visa if your salary is 130,000. Don't you find it logical? Yes, obviously it is. Obviously it is, because we will be looking for H1B after 5 years from now. Maybe 5.5 years from now, because you are targeting for September 2017 intake, 6 months to go there. Then 2 years study, 2.5, 3 years of OPT, 5.5 years. So after 5.5 years, salary will not be 130,000. My students, I have placed them. They have started working long ago. They have started working 70, 80,000, and nowadays they are earning a lot there than the H1B minimum wages. So this rule is not going to be implemented, not going to be affecting any of the students, those who are genuine students. Like genuine students means you have done computers from here and you are doing MS in IS in, say, United States. You have done mechanical here, you are studying aerospace engineering in United States. So for any of such students, those who have studied related to the profile, they are good students, they have done some curriculum based practical training, CPT. Within the course duration, they have done some internship within the course duration, they will be definitely getting an OPT after completion of the course. If they are getting OPT after completion of the course, they will definitely be further coming for a potential H1B. So for you, these rules are not being affected. Now I will tell you some of the facts which are very crucial and which are very interesting facts, that if you want to search any of these drafts, don't go by any of the news channel, because news channel produces only such things which are being sensational to them. If the news is not sensational, that is not the news for them. We don't have to go by any of these news channels. If you want to see the bill, you go to congress.gov. When you go to congress.gov, you will be finding all the bills word to word what is mentioned over there, and the bill says that it is for the safeguard for illegal, sorry, I am so sorry, not illegal, it is the safeguard for immigrants and aliens jobs. That means they are just trying to streamline the procedure. They just do not want that you have done computer engineering, then you are working in a store, you are working in McDonald's, you are working in Subway, you are working in any of such which is not related to profile. They do not want any of such things. For such students, getting this H1B can be a problem. Yes, but for a genuine student like us, West India, most of the students, they are very genuine, they do a lot of research. For them it is not at all a problem. And I'll tell you one thing, H1B visa, so far 72% of the H1B visa holder are Indians. So we are giving them the skills. If we are not giving them the skills, they would definitely not be sponsoring my visa right now too. They are sponsoring 72%. That means I am being beneficial to them. And if I am being beneficial to any of the company, they will definitely sponsor my visa. They will try to give me a salary hike. They will try to do anything which can be beneficial for them, which would be profitable to them. Because these companies, they are through the profit making business, right? Silicon Valley, 70% of the staff there is Indian. So we are the bread and butter for United States. We are contributing a lot in the economy. How can they be against us? But another thing which I would like to make it clear, that there is a difference in executive action and a bill. Executive action is immediately getting to be followed, like 7-country ban cannot affect India. Executive action, but the bill, we have to see that when they are being published, when they are being voted, when there is a judicial committee review on that, when are those being published, and first of all, if they are being published, maybe not to track that, there is one very good link which I have seen. See, you can see here, this is the govtrack.us. I will put it here, see, govtrack.us. This is the official website where they look at all the bills, whether that would be implemented or not. And when I see there, see, this is the lady. She is Ms. Shavgren, who has introduced this bill to the Senate. She is the lady. And when I see there, the prediction of getting percentage is 3% only. That means only this government track, this is the government website, they feel that only there are 3% chances of this bill to be enacted. I will talk about another bill. This is again, the bill name is Protection and Growth of American Jobs Act. And when I see there, chances of being enacted is 1%. So that means you can see here 1% is the chance of being it enacted. Another bill, again, Protection and Growth of American Employment Act, and when I see there the chances of being implemented, it is again 1%. So again it is 1% chance of being enacted. So I have many of such bills with me which says that there are very few chances of being it enacted first. Even if it is being enacted, then too, we do not have to bother about it, because we have already discussed that these rules are not being affecting any of the students who are genuine. We just have to find out that we are picking only those courses which are sought in the market. We are going to only those areas where we have less competition in getting internship or CPT. And then for full-time job, definitely if you are getting a job in Atlanta, you will definitely be going to Atlanta to work there. So don't worry about OPT right now. Worry about CPT, worry about internship, worry about the locality, worry about the courses where you will be finding some of the modules related to CPT. It's very good to you. I would be definitely coming up with my another video as well, where we will be discussing with some of my students' profile, those who are studying there, those who are working there, how are they feeling about this job change scenario or H1B change scenario. And I believe that this video would have been beneficial to you and maybe informative to you. If you have any further thing to ask, you can write in the comment. I would be definitely happy to answer this. I am Braj, and Sabak Khair, and goodbye and Subhida. Bye bye.